This video is going to be a review of symbolism and the different forms of symbolism that you see in the doll's house. So this assignment was what you did on Wednesday as your attendance check-in. You were looking at three symbols in the story: the dollhouse, the lamp, and also the Kelby's clothes. So this is another reminder. Remember that the actual symbol is the item. So the symbol here is the doll's house. The symbolism is using that symbol, so using the dollhouse to represent a different idea. The idea that you should have come to here is something about status. All right, so to me, the dollhouse symbolizes status. Having the dollhouse gives the Burnell children additional status. Moving over to the lamp. Again, the lamp is the actual symbol here. The item is the symbol. The symbolism is what the lamp represents. Now, I think there are a couple ways to interpret this. Personally, I think that the lamp does represent the idea of hope or kindness. So this idea that maybe classism will not be around forever, or at least maybe there are people who will overcome ideas or overcome classist ideas. You kind of see that with Keisha's character, for example. And finally, you have the Kelby's clothes. So the symbol here is the clothes. The symbolism is the idea that the clothes represent. And you should have something here about the clothes representing lower status. Because the Kelbys have kind of battered clothing, it's secondhand. It is almost a visual symbol to the children around them that they have maybe less money or less opportunities than they do. So it symbolizes their lower status. Coming back to your study guide, I had you dig into this a little bit more, some additional ideas connected to symbolism. So I asked you again what you think the dollhouse symbolizes. This is kind of a repeat question, but for a good reason. So again, we're going to say here that it represents status. Taking this further, I asked you what the story is saying about Isabel's use of the dollhouse. Remember, she kind of uses it as a tool to gain more status. Was she right to make seeing it a privilege, or should she have let everyone, including the Kelbys, see it? And this is somewhat of an opinion question, but I do want you, when you answer this question, to think about what the story is saying. So regardless of your personal opinion, I think this story is saying that Isabel was not right to use the dollhouse as a tool. She should not have used it to up her status. So I'd say the story is saying Isabel, should have let everyone see the house. She should have shared it with everyone. And then this third question is having you put together those two ideas to think about a theme that the symbolism in this story is telling you. So if we know that the dollhouse represents status, and if we know that the story is saying Isabel should have shared that dollhouse with everybody, then you can put that together to say that the story is saying people should share their status with the less fortunate. They should share their opportunities with people who are less fortunate than they are. So that's an example of a theme you could have identified. So people with status should be generous, maybe, should be generous with their opportunities and power. They should share it with others. This is something that you can put together from the symbolism that is being used in the story. That's one of the messages that it's trying to send to you.